At this point, Matt had made something of a ritual out of coming out of cases with the girl. He'd calmly wait outside on the courthouse bench for her to declare an everlasting hatred of him, swearing that she would topple him when the time came. And when she was done, he'd offer her a snack that he got out of the vending machine, at which point she'd usually slap it out of his hands. She was 15 and already so focused, determined to be perfect, to be unstoppable, to be a weapon of the court. He knew what that was like. She had the same fierceness in her soul that Stick gave him, something that, to this day, he hated the man for. And he hated even more to think of the bastard who had done this to another kid. She probably hadn't experienced kindness since before she hit puberty, so he made sure to at least try to be that for her, every time they were forced to meet. Clearly it was starting to have some kind of impact. This time the girl actually took the bar he offered, sitting next to him. "I don't understand," Francisca explained. "I have dedicated myself to perfection. Every ounce of my person has been forged into a weapon to convict the guilty. But I can't break past you." "Maybe because I don't represent the guilty," Matt offered. "And what does that have to do with anything?" Francisca scoffed. Matt frowned, taking a bite of his candy bar. "Everything. If I was representing someone guilty, you probably would have beat me," Matt said, Francisca's ears perking up. "Explain." Matt suppressed his chuckle. "Gladly. But first, let me ask you a question. Why do you prosecute?" "What a foolish question to ask. The pursuit of perfection, obviously." She crossed her arms. "So, winning?" Matt asked. "Of course." "Well, that's not why I'm here," Matt explained. Francisca's suspicions arose in her throat. She refused to believe the person who bested her time and time again wasn't trying to win, that he wasn't even focused on it, but she chose to continue to let the man keep prattling. "I'm here because I believe my clients are innocent, and because making sure they don't get punished for something they didn't do is the right thing to do. It's my calling," Matt finished. It was mostly true, but he knew that wasn't the only calling he had. But there was no reason to bring that up with the kid. "Your calling? What nonsense," she replied. "I'd have to see that kind of thing for myself." After a moment of silence between the two of them, she continued. "That does it. I cannot continue as a prosecutor under these circumstances. I must understand what it is you're prowling about." "I will be your legal aid. I saw that you didn't possess one." Matt furrowed his brow. "I don't know about that." "Don't be foolish. A two-bit attorney like you should be grateful for whatever help I could provide," Francisca argued. "Yeah, sure, but I'm not even going to be in New York that long. I'm moving and I will be accompanying you. Don't you have family or something you need to get back to?" "I haven't seen my father in over a year," Francisca responded. "He tells me the best way to learn prosecution after a certain point is to sink or swim on my own, and this is how I choose to swim." Matt thought for a moment. A kid like this, with a father like whoever was mentoring her, it was a recipe for disaster. She was going to grow up screwed up in the head at this rate, and that was the best case scenario. If he hadn't gotten away from Stick when he was a kid, he didn't want to think about the person he was going to end up being. "Fine."